No, that's F minus 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 minus. Wait, hold on. Let me see who made this article. What's going on, wrestling family? So did you guys hear the rumors and the speculations that people are coming up with about the future of the Imperium? If not, I got you, okay? That's what wrestling family is for. That's right, Vin Diesel in this mofo, okay? So apparently, people are believing that Giovanni Vinci, aka what would Joe Rogan look like if you created him in AEW's Fight Forever, is going to be replaced or released by the Imperium, okay? And the reason why they believe this is because what happened on Monday Night Raw, they had this tag match with Imperium, Kaiser, and Vinci versus Drew McIntyre and the bro Matt Riddle. Unfortunately, Vinci called the pin. They walked up to the top of the ramp, and then Gunther was upset. He was disappointed. He walked away. Kaiser looked at Vinci, disappointed, and walked away. So people think that he's going to be kicked out of the group. Now, personally, I don't believe he's going to be kicked out of the group. I think what they should do is add a member as opposed to taking away a member. Personally, because I loved Imperium when they had 4 people, especially when they were in the Indies and when they were on NXT UK. Of course, they had pretty much the same members almost, but they had different names over there. But I loved it. I wanted to buy a tracksuit and stand like this next to Gunther. Like when Gunther was big body Gunther, when he could eat, okay? He steps into a golden corral, you might want to shut down the establishment because we about to have a food shortage in that entire state, okay? The brother can eat. But also on top of that, he was tearing people's chests up. I know he did some crazy stuff at WrestleMania, but this guy was tearing, go check his match against Jack Stars in NXT UK and then check out the photo of Jack Star's chest after the fact. He left a permanent handprint. The man looked like he was wearing one of those old Jack Swagger t-shirts. We the people. Check out this picture, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I still love Gunther till this day, and I still feel like they should keep 4 members. But here's the thing. Sportskeeda has decided to compile a list of wrestlers who could replace Giovanni Vinci. For me, these could be people who could be added to the group, whoever they put in this list. And this article is written by Ken, and Ken does not have a last name in here. So I think that's a bad sign. I think it's something crazy happening here. But what we're going to do is we're going to see the list of these wrestlers and actually give it a grade. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. Okay, so number 1 on this list, it is Ilya Dragunov. He'll be called up from NXT to join the Imperium or replace Giovanni Vinci in the Imperium. Now, I love this one. I think I will have to give this a B+. Although this guy is kind of all over the place, personality-wise, he doesn't seem like he would fit in Imperium, but he is really good in the ring. He's hard-hitting, and I think it'll be good for that group to give like a little bit of a personality mix-up in that group so he can be that oddball. And as opposed to removing Vinci out of the group, I think they should add him in there so then, Gunther can add some fire under Vinci's butt and say, hey, this guy right here, even though he's a little different, he does some things different than we do, but he's more of an Imperium member than you are. And I think that can create some drama. He could be looked at as the person that kind of like how Sami Zayn was to Jey Uso in the bloodline, but obviously him and Sami Zayn personalities are not the same, but it could have that kind of effect on Giovanni Vinci to try to get him in line. Now, the sad thing is that although Vinci is, not Vinci, but Dragunov is an amazing wrestler, he's pretty good, I can't help but be sad because when I think about him, I think about the match between him and Cesaro. And when I think about the match between him and Cesaro in NXT UK, it was very, very underrated. And then I think about what WWE did to Cesaro, which was really dirty and it was messed up, wasted talent, man. I can't let that go, man. It's gonna hurt me forever. But anyway, Ilya Dragunov, B+. I think that's a great pick. Okay, so the next one we have on here is JD McDonald, the Irish Ace. Okay, I would have to say this has got to be a D, bro. Because even though his personality makes sense for him to join Imperium, he has this calm demeanor like the rest of them. He seems more professional, and he has an anger issue, of course, kayfabe wise. But they've already planted seeds for his relationship with Finn Balor, I think like a month and a half ago. And they have a relationship outside of the ring. Obviously, Finn Balor was his trainer. I don't know if he still trains him now. They had a match at NXT UK. So why not build on that? Now, down the line in the future, if they want to have Finn Balor and JD join together, if Finn Balor gets kicked out of Judgment Day and then Finn Balor tries to create a new group, then that would make sense. And then if they want him to join Imperium by turning on Finn Balor, then that would be cool too. But for right now, I don't think it would make that much sense. It's not terrible, but I don't think this is going to happen at all. I just don't. But anyways, the next person they have on this list is Alexander Wolf. Yeah, he was already in Imperium in NXT UK. So that, I would have to give that a C. It's not anything game changing, but again, it could be the thing where Gunther could say, hey, I'm bringing Alexander Wolf back. He remembers and reminds me of what the foundation of Imperium is. You, on the other hand, Vinci has lost it. He needs to come in and show you exactly what you need to be, and then they can cause some friction between the two of those guys. But if he doesn't show up, it's not a big deal to me, okay? But if he does, it's cool just for storyline and factions or factors and things like that, but it's not gonna make me like overly excited. But it makes sense to bring him back since he just got released from the wrestling promotion he was a part of. I forgot which one it is. It says here, the German wrestler, maybe yeah, it's not here. I don't think it's here. Oh, here it is. Was released from the Stanford-based promotion about 2 years ago. I don't know what that promotion is. All right, so the last one on this list is Drew McIntyre. No, that's F minus. Wait, hold on. Let me see who made this article. Ken. All right, let me find out who this dude is. And he has a mask on his picture. He don't want nobody to know. Ken, come on, bro. You know this makes no sense at all. I'm for people having their own opinions about stuff, but this right here makes no sense at all for Drew McIntyre to turn heel and join the stable. Drew McIntyre is too big, to be in anybody's stable, especially to be second fiddle to a Gunther. That would make him look so soft. Like, who would think that? That had to be like, they had to have a dice, or they were like, this is the oddball pick, because I had those moments too, so I can't hate that bad. But it doesn't make no sense in no way, shape, form, or faction unless Drew McIntyre beats Gunther and takes over the Imperium. But even then, I don't even want to see that. Like, this one's F minus. This is the worst one in the list for sure. So I think the best pick here is Dragunov. The rest of them, yeah, it feels like the list started to go down since then, but I don't know, man. I don't like that pick at all. Like, don't do Drew like that. He's too big of a star to be stuck in someone's stable. Maybe in a tag team for a short period of time, but he's great on his own, man. He's great on his own. Don't do this to this guy. But what do you guys think? Is there a wrestler that's not on this list that should be the person to replace and or be added to the Imperium if something were to happen? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. Salute, peace, have an amazing day.